Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is basically a video I really didn't plan on doing or want to do, but I know that I have to, because I went out to BronyCon's website and was thinking, oh, I wonder if they've updated their website yet. I go on the website, and I read, it's like, oh, BronyCon 2019, it's like, and then, oh, BronyCon 2019 will be the last BronyCon. That really makes me sad, to say the least, is that because I love BronyCon. It's so awesome. I honestly thought that it would just keep on going. I mean, obviously, the show is going to be going offline at some point in the future. Whether it's a year from now, 2 years from now, 5, 10, 20 years from now, who knows? That, yeah, obviously the show is going to go offline at some point. I really thought that BronyCon would just keep on going, because BronyCon is just this cool, awesome experience, and just because the show wouldn't be on anymore doesn't mean that BronyCon couldn't exist, that it just couldn't keep going, but apparently that's not so. That, yeah, I think we all see it, I know I see it, even in my channel, that interest in the Brony community in general is just going down. There are less people involved in the community, they're just not, you know, producing content, looking at content, or just even watching the show. That things are bad. So yeah, things are definitely going downhill. It's like, unfortunately, I like to think it's like we're definitely on the sinking ship, and unfortunately, at some point you have two choices: either go down with the ship or jump over the side. So, or you can have a third choice, which is fill the ship full of explosives, jump over the side, set the explosives off, and watch the ship blow up in a blaze of glory. Roar! Which is basically what BronyCon has decided to do. That, yeah, instead of basically watching everything just dwindle and eventually burn out, that they're going to have one big giant BronyCon next year, a 4-day event. That'll be definitely cool. And basically make this BronyCon like the BronyCon of all BronyCons, and make it awesome and cool and everything, and basically go out with a bang and everything. So, but yeah, I mean, does really, really make me sad, because it's like, man, I mean, it sort of in a way means that this is the end of conventions in general. I mean, if BronyCon can't keep going, then none of the other cons probably will either. I mean, yes and no, but yeah, it's tough. I mean, hosting these conventions is expensive for everybody involved. That, imagine how much money it must take to rent a building the size of the Baltimore Convention Center for 3 whole days. You know, and, you know, for people going there, it's like you got to pay the hotel, and, you know, the entrance fee, and if you have to take a plane, you got to pay for airfare and all that stuff, and it's just very expensive. And yeah, so that's just the problem, is that at some point it's just not financially viable to even host a con, which I think is probably what's happened to BronyCon. It's not that, hey, nobody wants to go to BronyCon, it's just that there's just not enough people that want or able to go to BronyCon, to be able to go to BronyCon to enable BronyCon to continue. So, So yeah, I mean, in some ways, I wish they hadn't posted this quite so soon. I wish they had waited, you know, maybe a week, because they're like, I just got home for BronyCon 2018, and now I've just learned that BronyCon 2019 is going to be the last one, so... And it really also does confirm things that I pretty much already know, that, yeah, the Brony community is definitely getting there's a lot less people in the Brony community, or people who are active in the Brony community. I see this in my own channel. Views, comments, everything are down. People who used to comment on my channel regularly are probably not even watching my videos anymore, and things look bad, and it just makes me sad. That it makes me think, the end is nigh! I mean, I've heard rumors that Season 9 will be the last season of MLP. I've also heard rumors that there could be a follow-up generation after Season 9, so it's not all bad news, but it also does make me feel like the end is nigh, and I don't know what I'm gonna do at that point. I know exactly what video I want to make when this generation goes offline, but after that, I'm not really sure. So, yeah, I mean... And with the recent Equestria Girls special, the Roller Coaster of Friendship, it's like I'm really starting to question some of my life choices. I put so much time and effort into this channel, and I'm wondering, was it really all worth it? Maybe I should have put my time and attention into something else, because once the show goes offline, I mean, I'm a reactor. If the show's is over, then what am I gonna do then? So, yeah, so I'm sad. But at the same time, I'm sure BronyCon 2019 will be awesome, because I'm sure as many of the cast and crew are going to be there, because it's basically the last one. And I'm sure they're going to do some pretty cool and awesome, incredible things, and it's definitely going to be worth going. And yeah, definitely, if you have the ability to go, you definitely should, because not only will it be the last one, but I'm sure it'll be awesome. I mean, I do like BronyCon. It's a double-edged sword in that it's really cool, but it's also really exhausting, but it's in the end worth it. Yeah, like with this Grand Galloping Gala, the last one that I went to, it's like I didn't even wear my watch or look at the time. It's like, I don't care. This is great. I may pay for it later with sleep deprivation, but it was totally worth it, and this year it totally was. So yeah, definitely 2019. I'm definitely going for the opening and closing ceremonies. I'm going to be recording as much stuff as I can, and then I do agree with something that they said on the BronyCon website. It's like, what we want you to be thinking about is, what can you do to make BronyCon 2019 the most awesome BronyCon ever? And I think that is what I'm going to start thinking about. Like, I think I know one thing I'm definitely going to do, well, for BronyCon, I mean, is that, yeah, at the end of the Grand Celtic Gala, I'm definitely going to take a photo of the cast and crew. Definitely, I want to go up and shake their heads and say, I appreciate everything that you've done for to make the Grand Celtic Gala happen, and I just thank you so much. And it's been an honor, recording you and everything. Yo! But yeah, but to make I think also, it's like, I think I'm gonna rebuild my costume from the ground up. I'm gonna finish my caster and make it truly awesome, and have basically the best Royal Guard costume I could possibly have, and and it just sort of like in respect to everything for BronyCon, because I love BronyCon. It's awesome. The atmosphere alone is worth everything, because like, you can go into that convention whatever you want, whatever you are, doesn't matter. Everybody's friendly and accepting and just supportive. It's just great. It's awesome. And I just love it. And it's just so great to see people coming together because of this little show called My Little Pony that nobody thought was going to get anywhere near this big. And I really am sad to see BronyCon, basically closing down, and who knows, maybe the BronyCon will come back at some time in the future, but for now, BronyCon is going to basically be ending at the end of 2019, and that makes me sad, because, these 5 coins are basically, every year I go to BronyCon, I buy a coin. I mean, that's actually a Celestia pin, because the guy who sells the coins wasn't even there, so, But yeah, it's like, I wanted, one day to I have this box of this, like, thing of badges and stuff. I wanted it to be full, and it makes me sad to think that won't be happening anymore. And I was hoping that there would be a lot more coins and everything here, but I'm glad that, for each one of these coins, is that, there was definitely a good Grand Galloping Gala and a great BronyCon, and I met people, and, and it was just awesome. And I think that everything that, everything with BronyCon was definitely worthwhile, and it was awesome. And I'm definitely gonna, remember each one of these coins. They'll always be special to me, and BronyCon will always definitely be special to me. And who knows? Maybe there will be a BronyCon in the future, maybe there won't, but I definitely appreciate everything that I've done with and at BronyCon, and I definitely, if anybody from BronyCon does see this, it's like, I appreciate everything that you, the staff, the volunteers, and everything that everybody does to make BronyCon happen, because it takes a lot of time, energy, money, everything to make BronyCon happen, and I thank you very much for making BronyCon so awesome. So, yo! So that is the end of this video, and in some ways I think I can keep going, because yeah, it is sad to see, all of this possibly be coming to an end. But just like with Twilight Sparkle, this may not necessarily be the end of the story, it just might be the beginning of a whole new one. But in any case, I appreciate everything that's happened with MOP, BronyCon, the Brony community, everything, and one way or another, it's been an awesome ride. And maybe it'll be the end, maybe it'll continue, but one way or another, it was awesome. Yo! So until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong, and pony on. Blue Star out.